Conservatives who are for the banning of contraceptives like IUDs and birth control and condoms. Why? I love how none of the responses are what OP is asking. Lol. Okay, I was raised conservative, no longer am religious, and can tell you why. I was taught that birth control is a form of abortion, the idea being based on Psalm 139:13-16. Any joining of sperm and egg means a soul is created and God knows them and has started knitting them together in their mother's womb. That is what they believe. That is why embryos are now children in one state and probably soon more. More crazy things I was taught in youth group and in college at a relatively moderate liberal arts Christian university over 25 years ago. Many birth controls work by shedding the uterine lining even if a sperm and egg have joined, killing a God-known and blessed child. Others work by not allowing the sperm egg God-knows spawn to properly implant in the uterine lining, therefore killing your child that God had begun to knit together. They believe any joining of sperm and egg is God working in His mysterious ways and that child must be born and trained up properly. Spare the rod equals spoil the child. Teach a child the way and he will never depart from it. They believe all this fervently. They have been maneuvering into positions of power and are making their move to take over. I have a conservative friend who doesn't like contraceptives because that's preventing God's will. Sex is for having kids, not for pleasure. Not a conservative, but my mother was. The reason given was that the Bible has God commanding humankind to be fruitful and multiply. God decides who can have children and how many. Obey God and you will go to heaven. I'm fine with conservatives doing whatever they want their lives. But I don't understand why they think they should be able to control the lives of others. God Himself doesn't even interfere with free will, so I can only surmise that they think they're bigger than God. Go to our conservative and ask there. I don't think those people are on Reddit. My mom is very religious and conservative. She's fine with birth control and condoms, as long as you're married, but she doesn't understand IUDs at all and is convinced it causes abortions. Alright, I've seen dozens of answers from people who have given their opinions on why it is who aren't conservative, and I figured I should give an actual reason that people believe. I don't know where I stand on it, but I can give the real rationales. For a lot of faiths, in particular in Catholic doctrine, though I believe Islam has a similar mindset, sex is not a bad thing, however sex has a specific use and purpose. It is done explicitly with your spouse, and primarily for the purposes of having children. I'm sure there are nuances involving the intimacy of a spousal relationship in sex deepening that bind, but I'm less familiar with that bit. As a result, these faiths are very kid positive. So therefore, in addition to the beliefs that an egg could count as human life, and therefore birth control can fall in a similar jurisdiction as abortions, and using contraceptives can be seen as denying that purpose to sex. Now there are complexities to that and pragmatism, and given that not many people are having 8 kids anymore, I suspect it's not tightly followed. But if you want an academic, genuine reasoning, that's the reason. One of the GOP representatives said it not too long ago in a slip of the quiet part out loud, the domestic supply of infants and later, infantry. They need a large, poor uneducated population that their only easy way out is the military. Edit. It's been pointed out it was one of our esteemed SCOTUS members, not a lowly representative. But same end effect. And actually worse, since they seem hell-bent on undoing 60 years of progress and have the supermajority to do it. Conservative here. It's honestly counterproductive to my values. I'm fiscally conservative. I don't want to pay for childcare or welfare, so I encourage free contraception. This is such a bait, like it's so on the nose it's not even funny. Any person that genuinely believes this and answers are going to get downvoted to hell. Where are these so-called conservatives of Reddit whom you're trying to ask? I scrolled like 3 giraffes worth and found none.